Capital City Wrestling debut. Hailing from Montreal, Quebec, the Dirty Pretty, Mary Rose.
This is CCW Clash 27. This is match number 3. We're being joined by Mary Lee Rose, making her CCW debut here, I believe.
This is her first match. I've never seen her anywhere near this locker room until tonight.
That being said, I tried to meet with her to get a little bit of information and find out a bit more about her, known as the Dirty Pretty, but she doesn't like people, and apparently I, the newsman Bill Yard, am included on that list, and I wasn't able to get any information really at all. I have seen some highlight reels. I know she's capable of doing she has a very nice striking senton combination that she does in the corner, but I can't tell you too much more about it, so I think we're going to be learning as we go here tonight.
She's got her work cut out for her too with local girl Salem Wilder here.
We got the fan favorite, the master of the Salem strike, the vicious knockout kick with knockout power. It's going to be the one, the only, the local girl, Salem Wilder.
Yeah, Bill, look at that ring announcer.
Oh, bud, you gotta calm your, what was it? I can't remember.
Yeah, your brother.
But yeah, my brother, Pat Persuades, always used to say something, but
We're gonna leave it at that.
you strike me as someone who likes a little Shania Twain every now and then.
Yes, I do.
You know, I know you got that Trace Adkins entrance music that you're always using, and you've been very true to that music for many years.
15 years, Bill.
You know. Of course, we got a little remix. We got a little remix with a little rock and roll on it.
Hey, Salem. It's going to be quite a matchup, I think, here.
This is, you know, just looking at it from right now, we have very similar height, very similar looking athletics and builds here, so it's going to make a very compelling matchup. We don't know the year history. We don't know, is Mary Lee Rose, is she a 10-year veteran of the sport, or is she new? You know, Salem has had some tremendous matches. She's still in her rookie year, but I would say she may be in her rookie year, but she's not junior, let's put it that way. She had an incredible match with Bitter Bia Moss for the NBWA Women's Championship just last month.
I actually thought that she was going to take the title last month.
It really looked like she didn't. Salem has that knockout power, so you can put her against anyone, and she's going to have that puncher's chance.
She's got this rugged style about her. She's got really good, like, she trains at the River Valley Athletics Club. She's out there maybe 3-4 times a night, or 3 or 4 nights a week. She definitely puts in the hard work. I've watched Salem since she began here, and she's pretty impressive. Getting better and better every match. A couple more moves every match.
Yeah, you can really see the progress from match to match. If you've been here, if you've been watching the YouTube videos, if you've been here in attendance, you've seen the evolution of Salem Wilder into that position as just one of the mainstays right here in CCW of the women's division. And not only is she the master of the Salem strike, but it's interesting that I'm being joined right now by Rugged Rick Owens, because I've often made this comparison between her running elbow strikes she does in the corner, dragging her opponent from post to post, compared with the running knee strikes that you've used to soften up the midsection of many opponents before putting them away with a butterfly slam or setting them up for a stunner.
What I was talking about earlier, you got to have moves that wind your opponent a little bit, because, you know, our athletes now here in the NBWA, we're so high caliber athletes now that, like, you gotta try to out cardio, try to out breathe, and outwork at this point. Everybody is just at the top peak condition. This is like,
yeah, many of these matches they become more of a war of attrition. We got that sweet Russian leg sweep. Salem Wilder,
for her tonight.
She started to take over. You see Mary Lee Rose running back in and gets that hip tossed by Salem. She see her honing in right now. She's got the squat. She's trying to figure out her angle. Lands that nice drop toe hold. Then she's coming in with a big stomp, just a vicious stomp in the side of the head. You see that a little more vicious style of Salem Wilder.
Coming out of her, I mean, it's been beat into her. She's faced some of the toughest women competitors in Canada. Though.
Absolutely.
Some of the toughest, maybe the toughest.
You know, including the reigning women's champion here in the NBWA, the most decorated female athlete in Canadian professional wrestling history, Bitter Via Moss. Salem going to get that face buster from Mary Lee Rose. A little close to the rope, but Salem's going to opt for the kick out.
That might be that lack of experience that, may or may not be there. Ring position is so important at any point in the match.
I know a lot of these younger talents, they come out, they won't reach for a rope in favor of wanting to get a kick out and wanting to show their opponent that they're going to kick out, show their coach and trainer that they're going to kick out, and not just lazily put a foot on a rope or reach out and grab onto it. They want to send a message with it. Is that the best strategy? I wouldn't say so myself. Then we got, speaking of Salem's awesome strikes, Mary Lee Rose laying in an elbow. And then it looks like she's setting up Salem for another, but she's got her in the corner. Senior referee May has that count going, going to break it up. The step in between the two. Then Mary Lee Rose going to go right back to work on the exact same thing again, grabbing Salem, pulls her over along the rope, smashes her in the turnbuckle, and now it looks like it's going to be some shoulder blocks. This crowd trying to fire up Salem to get that comeback started. But she's in the corner and looking for a way out right now, but it looks like she might have got winded by one of those earlier strikes. Mary Lee Rose continues to take over, not hooking the leg. You ever watch someone in the ring and just feel like they just don't like people? They're just not a people person. Because you see the way that Mary Lee Rose treats the referee and the way she was treating Salem. She just doesn't like anybody.
Oh. Vicious hit to the side of her head.
Oh! Lands right on the... Salem could be out. Kick out at 2. Salem eating some pinpoint accurate offense here. Is looking a little bit the worse for wear. Maybe a little bit on edge, a little bit stumbly. Looks like she's trying to get her bearings, and it's going to be a snapmare over by Mary Lee Rose. Going to be a Meteora coming in. No, slides basement drop kick onto Salem, is down once again. She's going to follow it up with that senton. Mary Lee Rose, I know she does sentons. Not able to put away
Mary
Salem
Lee's
Wilder.
not too bad, Bill. She's carrying her own here. She has Salem in a pretty vulnerable position right now.
She has, and from what I've seen of Mary Lee Rose, she likes to get her opponent into the corner, and then there's a series of senton strikes that she's going to be able to deliver in there. That's what I've seen. I've seen an incredible quarter to back one as well. And Salem ducks in there with the swinging neck breaker, takes Mary Lee Rose down and hooks the leg. Just at 2, we got signs of life. Salem's coming back into this match. She's got Mary Lee Rose in the corner. She's coming in, quick sign to the audience. Maybe a little thank you for all the cheers. Coming in, sends Mary Lee Rose over to the other corner. Runs in, running. Here comes those running strikes. Those Rick Owens-like running strikes, dragging her post to post. Gonna fire it in back. Wait, now elbow. Fired back.
On that last one.
Didn't get there in time, and then Mary Lee, she got some veteran instincts there for sure. Gets the elbow up, gets the foot up, and then she got Salem hung up on the rope. Again, what is she thinking? Salem ducks out. Salem saw it coming. Fires back. Shoulder block right in the...
What is she gonna do here? No!
Oh!
That's something new.
I saw that against Bitter Via Moss in the highlight reel from last month. Salem landed that. She was able to float over and try to hook her back up. The problem with that move is it leaves her opponent so close to the ropes that Bitter Via was
center and pin her, she might be
out of right away. Yeah, she's got to follow it up with something to get back on there, but she's taken so many hits. She's gotten shot. She's been kicked in the head, elbowed in the head, drug along the ropes, head in the turnbuckle. Like Mary Lee Rose has really been trying to take her off her game. Dizzier.
Exchanging blows now.
Crowd said it the best there. Salem does it better. And fires a shot right in.
That was a nice block.
And then little payback for those chops. This is the very same turnbuckle that Salem was being costed in earlier in the match. Right in the turnbuckle. Then Mary Lee Rose ducks out. Downward angle chop. Slap. Just multiple chops. And they've seen the referee. You're going to have to start a count. Tell her to get out of there. And now
Salem move. Oh.
Back elbow comes in, lands, and she's set up for the sentons right now. This is what we know. Mary Lee Rose just works for the audience, the corner to the back. Senton hits. That's the corner to the back. That's the one I was talking about. Now what she's going to come in with. She got a hip attack right in the corner. Lands it. She's just soaking her in it.
On her now. Just squeezing her head against the turnbuckle.
Just twisting the knife. And she's mocking the referee now too. And Miss Christina referee going to come in there, going to break her up.
With that.
Not for long. I don't know how they do it in Montreal, but the refs here in New Brunswick, they're going to, they are the marshals. They're the sheriffs out there, and you do not want to give them an attitude like that. Salem reverses the whip off the rope, sends in Mary Lee Rose, throws a huge clothesline, takes her down off her feet. Salem looking like she might get back into it. Does she have enough fight? Does she got enough grit and adrenaline left to do this? Hits Mary Lee Rose. I don't think she got all of it, but it was enough to force Mary Lee Rose back into the corner, and then she got a huge running clothesline. We got to see that Salem lariat, get her out in the middle, start hunting for that Salem strike. See if she can take her out. She's whipping her corner to corner. We got another huge clothesline, but in that corner, Bulldog floats in for the pin.
So close.
2.9 on that. We haven't seen Salem. We've seen the X Factor in the late stages of a match. We've seen the Salem strike come out as well. That's what she's most notorious for throughout the Maritimes. There's the X Factor. Gets Mary Lee Rose down. Comes out. She's going to try. Is this going to be enough?
1, 2, 3.
Ooh, frustration setting in for Salem Wilder. Coming off that defeat last month against Bitter Bia Moss for the Women's Championship. She's looking to make a statement here. You can feel it. You can feel the way that she's yelling and the frustration she's feeling. Mary Lee Rose lands in a Uranagi. Not going to be enough. Both these ladies, they got to hit something bigger if they want to end this match and be the one who's going to walk away with a victory. We are getting into deep water between Mary Lee Rose with the pink hair and the pink gear, Salem Wilder in the black and white. Salem strike. We got the Salem strike right in the middle. She pulled her in the middle of the ring. She's hooking the leg. Salem Wilder gets back into her winning ways.
One more for the River Valley Athletics Club right there, Bill.
Here is your winner, your local girl, Salem Wilder.
Very competitive matchup. Very game, Mary Lee Rose. However much she dislikes people and dislikes the audience.
Well, she's going to have a long flight back to Montreal, not liking people, Bill.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And that's, going to have to get her an Advil back there. I think after that.
You better go see the masseuse.
Salem Wilder, huge local fan favorite, the local girl. Great to see her getting another win, working her way back up in that NBWA women's division. That is one of these, it's got to be the deepest division in the Maritimes, if not Eastern Canada.
Good job. Oh, don't forget Bill.
Yes! I've never gotten a high five before.
Well, she's excited. She's excited, Bill. Why wouldn't she be?